Used to be that, though shopping for a trip was an exciting activity, it had its pitfalls. Take John and Mary, for example. Back then, if they were looking for a getaway in the sun, they would spend hours going through a mountain of brochures and flyers to find the smallest bit of information. No matter how long they looked, they could never be sure they found the best offer. The problem was that every tour operator, hotel, carrier, and transporter were all trying to sell their wares, but none communicated in the same way, or to each other. This meant that inventories, prices, package details, all the information that is important to a consumer or travel supplier were floating around waiting to be called upon. So when our would-be sunbathers had decided on a destination, they could only trust that theirs was the right choice. But then there was a change in the air, a breath of inspiration. What if all the confusion ended? A thought came to two visionaries. If they could find a solution to the back offices of the travel business, things would become simpler all around. That's when the idea of creating a means of supplying communication was born. A way to make sure suppliers, no matter how small or how specialized their services, would be found by those looking for them, making the work of travel agents infinitely easier. Such an obvious solution, but in those days, it was like a light was cast upon a dark night. A new day brought a new way to shop for travel. Softvoyage. How does this help John and Mary? Their sunny vacation dreams are still alive, and now planning to make them come true is easier than ever. While Mary prefers the personal touch of her travel agents and lets them look for the right info, John goes to the internet directly to get his information. The best part of it all? They both get their answers from the same place. So how does this work? The more travel suppliers join the Softvoyage network, the more interesting the network becomes. So nowadays, with 5,000 travel agencies and online agencies, Softvoyage is the place to be for travel suppliers who want to be found. To be seen, they all send their offers, inventories, and other information through a single channel. And with the help of a software built by Softvoyage for their unique profile, that information is translated into a language common to all, no matter how it started or how it was originally created. Then, all this data is sorted and divided into categories that make sense for travel agents, suppliers, and consumers alike, giving the whole appearance of a single, more complete database ready to be accessed. This is because Softvoyage acts as a controller and does the translation work for everybody, so that if Mary's travel agent or John's internet search are sending requests for airfares, much like a flight controller, the system will look through available inventories and current offers in order to send back the information most pertinent to that specific search, no matter what search parameters were used. Which means that, along with a few helpful tips from the travel agents, Mary will be offered the same options as John and his search engine. So, even by taking different paths, both of them got the same answers from the same source and get to the same sunny beach. But wait, though the happy couple has found their way south, the story doesn't end here. Softvoyage is still constantly developing new solutions to make things easier for travel agents, suppliers, and everyone else using their system, so that, in the end, everyone is happy.